doing a little dance on Tower TV, and welcome back, adventurers. I'm Wyatt, and this is Tyler. Say hello, Tyler.
I'd like to apologize for dabbing in 2020.
Hello. And we are off to a strong start indeed.
Yeah, man.
But yes, as is mentioned, tonight's topic is card games and just trading card games in general. We got a whole bunch lined up on the two sides here, and but
before we get into the games lined up on the side, what do we got for them?
I need him for the responsible thing because I just keep going. But yes, what we have for you guys is a code.
Yes. What kind of code?
A coupon code.
What does the coupon give you?
$5 off any order.
$5
$25 or more on towerofgames.com.
Isn't that like an entire free D&D mini?
Yes, it is.
Oh my goodness.
That is a whole free
pack.
Or a free booster pack.
Oh my. Free things.
Yes. Just like puts in the coupon code, adds a single booster pack for it. But yes, if at any point throughout the stream you see anything on camera that you like or would like to maybe look into, all of it is available for sale online at towerofgames.com. That website pulls through our Newport News and Indian River Road locations, and we can have anything shipped directly to your door.
However, this beautiful man is not for sale.
Yes, I know.
He's all mine.
As co-host, I lay claim. But yeah, we actually got a pretty good turnout just starting. About 8 people viewing. Hi, guys!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I might have just really hurt headphone users.
Headphone
including
users.
Fred.
Our poor tech guy off to the side as the table just takes an impact.
Sorry, I have really long legs, so sometimes, you know.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hop straight into it. This is going to sound like a really weird and vague question, but I promise there is a purpose.
What is a card game?
What is a card game? So for the blatant upfront answer, it's a game that uses cards.
And the cards
do things. You play the card does the thing.
And then you win. Or lose.
Yeah, or you just sit there
or
and
draw in Solitaire's case.
You just sit there and draw and make piles. But yeah, for a bit more of an in-depth description, a card game uses the cards as the medium, but the interaction on the table is what you're actually playing for. I guess is the best way to describe it, because like for DBZ, Argent Saga, Flesh and Blood, Zendikar, the cards all do a thing, but they do their thing when they are on the table in connection with other things.
Yeah,
so
like the synergies, like web of interaction.
Yeah, and so I guess the cards are the avenue of building that web, would be the best way to describe it. And so for the different mechanics that you can do when you have the card games of your choice on table, the first thing that is very big to note, whether it be a party game or a trading card game, is that you are in some degree playing off of chance.
True.
And so when you're playing off a chance for Magic the Gathering, you have a 60, 40, 100 card deck, you are completely at the mercy of what is on the top of your deck.
So you gotta shuffle it so it's random, and some people are really serious about that too. If you shuffle in a sketchy way, you know. But some cards, some games let you get around that with, I guess, another, again, Magic example. You can tutor for things, but generally speaking, there is a pretty large degree of luck.
Oh yeah, and Pokemon can do the same thing, where like you have Pokeballs of various types, and they are able to get Pokemon from your deck onto your bench. Your bench is like your aside, I guess, like secondary hand, maybe. I don't know.
I like to think of it as like the spectators for the Fight Club.
We don't talk about Fight Club. But yeah, you are playing off a chance, and then one of the big aspects that a lot of people tend to enjoy for it, and just other card games in general, whether it be one of the ones that we have here, or a card game that you see on our board game wall, is the fact that you do need to build your decks. So like, in any method of game, if you do have a wide variety of resources, you need to compile them into some sort of honed strategy.
Except Keyforge. Keyforge, you buy the decks as a whole, and you cannot edit it. Yep. Which I kind of like, because it means that it's a bit more of like a skill matchup and not a wallet matchup.
Yeah, that's fair. Because like you're actually forced to use the same deck tech that someone else has already used, but now it's your job to play that deck differently.
It's why I like chess too. Everyone is equal. It is only your mind that provides the advantage.
You have been on a chess thing recently.
I have always been on it. I've been on a chess thing since 2013.
And that's fair. You know, I actually read an article recently about the Netflix effect, and it's actually following the results that Queen's Gambit has actually done coming out, because Queen's Gambit got released on Netflix. The whole show blew up. It was done beautifully. The cinematography was great. You get into it, and it's like you see more Google searches for how to play chess. You see more Amazon searches for chessboard, and then you see more applications for chess leagues, and it's like, yeah.
I didn't even know that Queen's Gambit was a thing until my ex told me about it. Because,
Really?
Yeah, we still talk. It's not the point. But I even almost managed to convince her to play with me because of that show, and she at first refused, but Queen's Gambit almost convinced her. So I appreciate bringing chess to the mainstream.
Yes, always chess. I'm here as the veteran for 40k, but hi guys. Anywho, back to where we were for the deck theme, as was mentioned. You have who knows what, I guess is the easiest way to put it, because for Magic, 20 years of history. 20 years of cards. You are going from Alpha, Beta, Revised. You're going from Urza.
Let's not do this. There's a lot of sets, man.
Make a song of the states, but it's Magic sets.
20 years of sets, in fact.
Ixalan Rivals, Ravnica.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be great. If you want to see that song, let us know, and I will cry as I try to make it work. Anywho, you have all of these different sets. For Pokemon, you have the show that came out in the mid to late 90s, and then everything that was released afterwards, adding to the cards that are in this game. Like, we've had a whole bunch of people actually come to the store recently with huge binders of Pokemon cards that still have the Pocket Monsters logo on it. That's old. Like, if you thought one of the old Pokemon cards was old, it's that Pocket Monsters.
It's old to the point that I didn't even know what Pocket Monsters was. I assumed it was one of those little, like, egg things that you go and you feed and you raise and stuff that everyone forgot about and are all dead by now, but...
Tamagotchi?
Yeah!
That one! Tamagotchi! Oh, man. We would make an interesting podcast.
Did you forget about your Tamagotchi?
I never had a Tamagotchi.
Oh, that's good.
I had a DVD player in my parents' house, and I just had an entire library of DVDs, and I was like, all day just putting DVDs in.
I like that. That was me with the VHS thing when I was younger in Georgia. We had like the whole, like, all the original Star Wars movies on VHS.
Man, we are infamous with rabbit holes at this rate.
Yeah.
It's like, side topic, but reeling it back in with the fishing rod, whoo, as another tool in Pokemon. I'm sure there's a fishing rod somewhere in there. And speaking of, there's also the difference of the objectives that you're playing. And so for Magic, the objective is to win. Duh. But
I feel like that's a really big objective for a lot of games.
Or maybe it's just to keep the game going as long as it could possibly want.
Steve.
Oof. But yeah, for that objective for Magic, the objective is either the life total, a alternate win condition, because there are multiples within the game, or it is either, so life total, alternate win conditions, or decking out your opponent. Ooh, excuse me. And so for decking out your opponent, what that means is that when your opponent draws a card, but there is no card left in the deck, they lose. That's one way to do it.
That's what I do. I be milling.
He does mill.
I be milling.
It's quite aggravating. I'm going to play a land and mill 30 cards. What? You heard me.
24. Okay.
And then there's that. There is the alternate win conditions, because very often in Magic there are ways of winning the game using various means.
Alex made a really good point. That we are forgetting the best parts, and that's making the friends along the way.
Oh, we have had comments.
Yeah, I just pulled out my Facebook to check, but,
I haven't seen any. Thank you, Alex.
I'm going to get on to you.
Yep.
But just for that little thing right there.
Can you send a little heart to the other comment that Alex made? Because, like...
Mill, stop having a deck. Yeah.
That is true.
Your deck is gone.
Yeah, that is one means, and then the other means that I personally enjoy as an aggro, meaning aggressive player, is taking out your opponent's life total. So I'm always a huge fan of demons, dragons, monsters, just whatever else I can possibly chuck on the field to deal as much damage as I can possibly do. And my favorite description actually came from a Command Zone podcast episode, and it was like, Battle Cruiser Magic.
Battle Cruiser Magic?
I want to see the Titans hit the table and just go ham. That's what I enjoy about games.
I don't really swing that much. I like to find, like, alternative routes, like Aetherflux Reservoir kind of winning. But I will say, Omnath Locus of Mana is really fun. I secured another turn 5 win last night. That was cool.
That was fun.
Yeah,
that is in Magic. And for Magic, we'll get a little bit more into the product as we go along. For Flesh and Blood, you guys saw the video that me and Fred did that is on our Facebook and YouTube at this time. 14 views on our YouTube channel. Woo!
My man's.
Yeah. Hi, Fred. Yay, we got a little wave. Yay! But yeah, Flesh and Blood is a little bit more of a crossover between a trading card game and Dungeons & Dragons.
Yeah. You get to, like, stack your... Isn't that the one where you stack all, like, the equipment and different weapons and you can, like, flip your defense? And...
Almost. And so the way it pretty much worked is that you have your kit, or, like, your loadout, because you have different pieces of armor, but in addition to those pieces of armor, you also have your weapons.
Okay.
And so those weapons are, like, your static, always on the table kind of play, and then everything else that you're drawing out of your deck is how you're using those tools. Because you can either pitch cards for resource, or like the little red blips that are shown in that YouTube video if you want to get a little bit more of a description. But you can also use those as your attacks, your combos, the things that keep things moving. It will upkeep your momentum. And there's different characters in the game that will accomplish these differently. So who I had is that I had the ninja in the matchup between me and Fred. And so the ninja was like, I want to combo into this, that, and the other and deal 15 damage. But the weakness with that is that I'm very reckless when I play a lot of games. It's like, I want to just go and go, wah! Like, that's how I enjoy doing things. And so it kind of bit me a little bit in the game when we were actually trying to get it moving, but all of my combo pieces were having to be pitched for resources so I could keep up my defense.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That's kind of... Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I find myself having a lot of that effect in Magic sometimes. Where, like, I want to use things to... have a more aggressive playstyle, but I can't because I need to save my mana for, like, defenses.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Let's see, do we get any more? Oh, wow, we have a lot of comments coming through. But yeah, that's for Flesh and Blood. Man, I'm losing my brain.
Let's go to Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
What do you know about Dragon Ball? I don't know much about Dragon Ball, so I don't even watch anime, so...
I don't watch anime at all, guys.
Actually,
I really don't.
Dragon Ball and Naruto are two of the animes that kept me away from the genre. It's kind of weird.
But you don't want to go to the Shadow Realm and duel for your soul?
I just thought they were so cheesy, man. They were so boring and
Okay, to be fair, some of the commercials of like the old DBZ that I got on VHS as I turned on my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, those were some good commercials.
Soul Eater is really good.
That's right.
Oh Maidens in a Savage Season is really good too, but that's not the point. Dragon Ball.
Dragon
the game.
Ball. The product that you can get in your local stores. Okay.
Fear the comment section. I'm not going to do that. I'm not afraid of you.
We are not afraid of you. We love you guys. Come here. Where's your hug?
I never said that.
We have like a good cop, bad cop. It's like, I'm not afraid of the comment section. I'm here like, I like hugs. Yay! But yeah, for Dragon Ball Z, as far as a equivalency that a lot of people are familiar with, it would be closer to Commander. Because you have your leader card, and your leader card is usually going to be someone who is on the exterior of the box, or like someone that is a huge character in the series that you're used to seeing on a regular basis. And then the rest of the deck has different methods of achieving the damage that you're looking to actually do.
Okay. So is it like an attacking creature, defending creature thing, or?
Yes, it is an attacking and defending creature, but you still have the same kind of gist where there are alternative means of accomplishing that end. And so for DBZ, I've actually had a lot of Magic players come up to me and be very honest with it. They're like, okay, I'm not too fond of where Magic is going as far as the playstyle, so I'm going to wait till the fires cool down a little bit, like when the dust settles. But in the meantime, they've actually picked up DBZ, and since then, a lot of the requests that we've had in for some of the DBZ products have almost doubled. Because like we've had a lot of people come in, it's like, hey, do you have the new starter deck? Do you have the new booster box? Do you have this, that, and the other? And we're like, wow, there is DBZ everywhere. And so it's been really promising for the local area in Virginia Beach. And so if you are looking to get into the playgroup, or if you would like us to actually do a video for learning how to play Dragon Ball Z, the card game, just feel free to let us know. And we will be going over all of the products that we do have on the table closer to the end of the video as we're discussing everything that we have in store for you guys.
I like that they actually list the card distribution on the back of the packs. 292 cards in total, 60 commons, normal or hollow, 38 uncommons, normal or hollow, 30 rares, normal or hollow, 23 super rares, 10 special rares, and 3 secret rares, all listed on the back of the pack.
I never noticed that.
Unlike Magic, in which you're like really just going in blind.
It's like, what's happening?
I kind of like when games provide all the resources inside of the game. Like, they limit how often you need to resort to external, like, sites and videos.
Yeah. Like, everything you need to actually play the game and enjoy it is in a single collective package.
I love that, and that's one of the biggest gripes I have with 40K, because I need to get a rule book and a codex, but now I have to get a new codex because my old one is no longer viable, and then there's the
still viable, it's
supplements,
just
and then
being
there's the
released.
psychic awakenings, and I just want all my stuff.
It's okay, Tyler. If you would like a single list, there is a Battle Scribe for you as well. Battle Scribe has it all pretty much collected.
But then that goes back to how I like having it inside the game
On the
itself,
package,
yeah.
yep. And so that is for DBZ, and then lastly is Argent Saga that we do have here for the trading card game side of things. And so Argent Saga has the same gist as far as a few of the other ones. You have this lead singer, or this head, like, commanding creature/monster of the deck, and that monster follows a theme, lo and behold. But the difference between Argent Saga and the rest of them is that Argent Saga clearly maps out what the objectives are, and those objectives is almost like a tower defense scenario, as the whole aspect of the lore of the game is that the different monsters are competing for control over the towers of power. Get it? Towers, because we are Tower of Games. But yeah, I actually got a learning how to play deck, and the first one that I got was like a collective of dragons and knights. And then we got a few of the other ones actually inside. Oh, did we get a new comment?
Scott, I would love to know what this great game that hasn't been updated in decades, or haven't had their rules changed in decades, is. I wonder what game could be being pitched to me right now.
We don't know, but we are always happy to find out.
Battletech!
Whoa!
Who would have guessed?
And speaking of Battletech, okay, so our Battletech video on YouTube has only been up for like 3 days. We're already at 74 views.
Pog?
We've been doing awesome.
That's more friends than I'll ever have.
You got me, dude.
Your family.
Aww.
Real quick, Fred, can you go under the tree and grab the Christmas ones? Thanks. Right.
We'll show those on camera here in a second. But yeah, for those trading card games, those are all a thing where you do have a wider pool of cards that you're able to pull from for that collective end. Whereas for party games, everything kind of comes already situated inside the box. And so right here we have red flags, we have Superfight, and we have Exploding Kittens. Do you want to bring red flags over here? No, you're good. And so these party games are something
that
where...
catch was clean.
Yeah. And so everything to play these games is already included in the box. And so when you get Superfight, Exploding, or red flags, what you get is everything you will need to play. And so when you actually get... 1 second, guys. Woo! Christmas! Alright. Shoot, put them over there. We'll show them in a minute. But yeah. For everything that we do have for these party games, it is supposed to be the aspect or the idea that you get it in store, and then... Oh no, are you gonna do it? If you gotta do it, you gotta make sure the camera can hear it. This one is broken. It's supposed to be a single continuous meow, but instead we just got the freestyling box.
Exploding Kittens, everyone.
Yes, but the idea behind the party games is that when you get it in store and you pick it up, it is good to go home and play straight out of the box with a decent number of people. So right here, I have between 3 and 20 players for Superfight.
Okay.
Advertised on the box is 3 to 20 players. Playtime is 15 plus minutes, ages 8 and up.
This is ages 7 and up, 2 to 5 players, 2 minutes to learn, and 15 minutes to play.
Yep, and red flags. This is actually an expansion pack, so I don't have the full details on it.
Google time.
Google. But yeah, the idea behind these different party games is that when you get it in store, you take it, and the idea that is focused in these is player-to-player interaction. And so Superfight. The idea behind Superfight is that you are building superheroes to go up against one another, and then it is the job of the table... Ooh, excuse me. Coffee and sushi working, that's magic. But yeah, the idea behind Superfight is that you are building your superheroes to actually go up one another.
Red Flags is a 3 to 10 player game with about 30-minute playing time, ages 17 and up, and weight. I'm not going to talk about the weight. It's real light. It's a card game.
Mm-hmm. And so for these kind of games, you have a base pack, and then there are expansions for them.
Yeah, you look at games like Cards Against Humanity. Once they hit mainstream, they started pumping out expansions like crazy. Granted, I'm not complaining. The game is hilarious, but, you know, it's one of the more, like, popular ones.
Yeah. And so even just to describe, like, what these games are ideal for, since I think the year 2018 kind of hit, there was this big push for bigger, wackier, wilder card games. And so I have Superfight right in front of me, came out a while ago. I will read to you exactly what is on the back of the box. Like, me and Tyler will both read one of the card pairings that are on the back of this box, and just to describe to you what is happening. Because the idea is you pick your hero, like your physical body, the physical apparatus of the hero on, of the
He's
hero,
a giant, yo.
of the hero on your loading screen as you're about to fight. And then you have to give them 2 superpowers. And so you actually have these guys go head to head.
All right, what's the first matchup?
I am a kindergarten class that can breathe fire while wearing a jetpack.
And I am a pirate swinging a shark on a chain while riding a Segway.
And we are the superheroes that now must battle it out while everyone else votes on who they think will win this battle.
I don't know, man. I'm basically like Ghost Rider with a great white shark on the end of my chain. That's a real Sharknado right there.
I'm a Hydra of small children. And then as soon as we're done fighting, we just become a regular kindergarten class again.
My shark is gonna eat. Never mind. It sounded really aggressive. I don't want to be taken out of context, you know?
Someone just takes a screen capture of this and sends it off. Y'all
my
might want
shark
to
to
check
eat
your
these
employees.
Oh,
jeez.
Real quick, point out this cool Pokemon box that we never showed off.
Oh, that's later. We have other things.
We already talked about Pokemon.
Yeah, we talked about Poke for a
We
little
should have
bit.
shown this off when we did.
Oh, we just want to talk about shiny boxes?
I feel like we should have just shown this off when we were talking about Pokemon. It
Shiny
just made sense at the
boxes!
time.
But yeah, shiny boxes for Pokemon. I have Swampert. What's that guy's name?
Rillaboom.
Rillaboom.
Sounds like a producer.
Yep, starter decks, and we will be getting more into descriptions for everything on the table. For Exploding Kittens, it is literally... It is effectively a roulette card game. Here's what I mean by that. Inside that deck, there are multiple cards that are exploding cards. And so you have like a little cat munching on a thing of dynamite. You have another one that's looking at a giant bomb about to go off. And it's like, those are your exploding cards. And the only way to avoid those is to either make someone else draw it or to have a diffuse card. And so when you do get a exploding card, if you don't have that diffuse, you just instantaneously lose. Like, if you do not have a diffuse to save yourself, that exploding will kill you in the game.
Hot potato.
And so if you are able to stack the deck, which is available in that game, if you're able to say, read the future and rearrange the deck, look at the deck but don't rearrange it, you can either skip your turn or force someone else to draw those cards and get that explodey.
Pretty big brain, pretty big brain.
Yep, so that is a big game for my
I'm a big fan of games that let you screw over your friends.
Wow. Love you too, buddy. But yeah, that is Exploding Kittens, and Red Flags is kind of like create your ideal date, while the player to your left, I think it is, pitches in a way to sabotage it, and you'll have to see who you'll take. Because the whole table puts someone down for the judge, and then the judge decides, like, who they're going to go out on a date with. And so I don't think there's any examples on the back of it, but one of them is like a very successful doctor who has a nice house and 3 cars. But their snoring rattles the house whenever you go to sleep. Like, physically rattles the house. Are you going to go on a date with this person? It's like, ah! And so that's one person in this whole roster of potential dates that all the other players at the table make.
I mean, if it rattles the whole house, you can, like, pretty much get your own little, like, massage thing for free. Get, like, some, like, you know, like, the little half domes you can, like, lay on the ground. Just lay your back on it while the ground shakes.
Perpetual massage bed while the world is mildly ending all the time. But yeah, that is Red Flags. And so that is just a collective of the party games and trading card games that are here. And so going back to actually covering the products that we have in store, Pokemon! Bring it over. Yeah, so for Pokemon, what we have here are starter decks, and we do also have booster packs normally. We are sold out at the moment because Vivid Voltage sold. Vivid Voltage, we were sold out in like, what, 48 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, we sold out real quick.
I'd argue that it's misleading to say that we normally have them.
That's also fair, but we can special order them for you guys.
That's something we can do.
And if you use that coupon code of Tower TV on checkout, you get $5 off any purchase of $25 or more.
Hog.
I'm getting better at this whole like plugging thing. It's like, yes, make sure you push the thing.
I believe we have a think we just got like a pretty much it's like a deck building assistant. It's kind of like a deck builder's toolkit for Magic. But
oh yeah, we do have
Pokemon
some
style.
of those in.
I don't know what it's called like particularly, but it's just made to help you make a deck to start playing.
Yeah, and so for Pokemon, what they do have released are a lot of these starter decks. And so I have a Swampert Celestial Storm Sun and Moon deck. And so the whole thing is $12.99. It is able to be purchased and played directly out of the box. And all of the starter decks share that same price tag. And so if you are familiar with Pokemon, you understand that there's electric types,
Mine
there's
comes
fairy
with a
types.
Snorlax.
Yeah!
2 Snorlaxes.
2 Snorlaxes.
Yeah, it gives you the deck list on the back of the...
Yeah, so you know exactly what you're getting.
Yeah. And if you buy this, you get a code that lets you play it in the online game. I
Not
believe that
only-
is with every single thing that Pokemon does. You get an online equivalent, essentially.
I think so, yeah.
So that's pretty cool, too.
Yep, and it doesn't even end there, because you get the 60-card deck, a card checklist, 1 metallic coin, 2-player playmat and rule sheet, and 1 deck box.
I am a sucker for coins.
Shiny things. We have a lot of goblins in tower.
Wait, how does this have a playmat in it?
Because it's like the weird paper fold-up one, and so it's not like a full, like...
Not
playmat
like the one
this.
we're about to show to you guys.
Yes. But yeah, that's what Pokemon usually has for starters. And so that is fully pre-constructed. There's also the deck builders toolkits, and then there's also a bunch of booster packs that you are normally available for $3.99 a piece. And I believe there are 10-card booster packs, I think. Fred, 10-card booster packs for Pokemon, right? It's double digits.
I think they're 12.
Oh, 12 cards?
I believe they're 12.
Okay. So yeah, 12-card booster packs for Pokemon, and those are usually a very good place for getting started and just boosting your deck. Because the point behind booster packs is to be that boost to your collection and to everything else you have from there. And then starting from the top. Woo!
10 cards. You were right, 10 cards.
Hey, let's go. I remember something very rarely.
Pop off, my mans.
But yes, we have for Magic. There's always stuff for Magic.
You would give me this one.
What?
You would give me this deck.
But yeah, I'll be honest, I literally just grabbed it off the shelf. I'm like, I need decks.
I got the mill deck.
But yeah, for Magic, there are multiple formats when you do start playing. But for the most popular that you will find across any game store, any place in the United States, or most places you go globally, actually, because there are card houses in Russia, England, Korea, I think Japan too. I think there's a whole bunch of Magic stuff like wherever you go. And so these are pre-built commander decks. And so Magic has started replacing some of the Planeswalker decks that come out with the sets for pre-built commander decks.
Yeah, and they're actually really good too.
Oh yeah.
What I like about the new commander decks that they're dropping is I feel like that not only are they improving in quality, but they have literally halved in price.
Yeah,
they
like
went
these
from
are
$40
$20
to $20.
Yep.
For the same amount of cards with the same like staples and, in my opinion, same quality as or better than the previous ones.
Usually better, because this is when we're talking about deck construction. And so in regards to Commander, you have a lead singer, which in my case is Wyleth, Soul of Steel, and then there is... what's his name? Anawan. Anawan the Ruin Thief. You have these two creatures, and they are different parts of the 5-part color pie. And so they do different things. And so what this deck wants to do is that you want to have this one super soldier basically buffed to no end and sending him down the field.
That's how I like to play my decks. You got Omnath, you got Sir Gwyn.
Yeah.
Just Voltron.
Just buff him up, send him downfield.
That's a whole deck archetype.
Yes, it is.
Buffing up the one mans.
Yep, that is Voltron. But yeah, that is who I have for $19.99 MSRP. And then Anawan the Ruin Thief.
I got Anawan the Ruin Thief. Anawan gives all of your other rogues +1/+1, and whenever they deal combat damage to a player, that player mills that many cards. So it's pretty cool.
And what does milling do?
Milling means that the player has to put the top card of their library into their graveyard. It was referred to it as the whole process, and then I believe the community coined mill, and now it's an actual mechanic.
It's literally just been adopted.
I'm going to be honest. I don't like that it's a real mechanic. It makes it feel less cool, you know? It's kind of like the cool kids thing to do.
Oh, but yeah, those are the pre-constructed decks, and that's just a few of them. We do still have Planeswalker decks in stock, but as a staff recommendation, these starter commander decks, all the way.
Yeah.
All the way are what I would recommend.
If not, I believe we have 1 or 2 of the Gavi Timeless Wisdom ones. Those are the only thing that I would ever even kind of recommend getting over this, but even then, this is still a better
it's a better
to
deal.
win with.
Yeah.
It's just that the Timeless Wanderer or Timeless Wisdom deck has the Fierce Guardianship.
Yeah, the counter spell is $30.
Yeah. Such a good counterspell. If you control a commander,
It's
ignore
free!
the mana cost.
Yep. And then we do still have booster packs for Magic, and these
He
are
hates
15
blue.
card booster packs with the potential for a foil. And so a foil are the really, really shiny cards. And so I believe in Pokemon they are called holos, if I'm correct. Like they're called holo cards in Pokemon.
Holographics, yeah.
Holographics, yeah. And so for Magic,
And then
they're generally
rainbow
referred...
foils and,
Yeah.
or rainbow holographics.
Yep.
This man is a dummy boy. He should have brought over, because we do also have set boosters, which
Yep, we
include
do.
up to 4 rares, and I believe it's a guaranteed foil. But those come with 12 cards, not 15.
With potential for the list. But that is semantics for another time, because it gets really deep.
The
Magic
list.
is really deep.
I truly believe the only reason they introduced the list is to make it harder for people buying in mystery booster cards.
Yikes.
Because
For buying in, that's us.
Mystery booster or is it the list?
But yeah, that is for Magic, and then moving into Dragon Ball Z, there are starter decks for $11.99.
I don't have one of those.
Would you like it?
No, it's okay. You got it.
Aw.
I got all the cool stuff to show at the end.
He does have all the cool stuff. And so for Dragon Ball Z, this is a full beginner deck with card list also on the back. Ooh, excuse me. And so this has a ready-to-play 51 card deck, a rule manual, and a play sheet. Because DBZ is still fairly new in the trading card game world, and so they are still getting their feet on the ground, and they are getting moving. But it's been picking up momentum really well. Like, we still got a few booster boxes in stock, and we still have a few of the booster packs still in stock. And this is a starter deck that will definitely get you guys moving with King Vegeta, leader
Ooh.
of the Saiyans on the front with his
I don't
nice
watch Dragon Ball,
beard.
but I believe Vegeta is a very common name.
Yeah, like, look at that
I hear it
beard.
a lot when in reference to Dragon Ball.
It's a very nice beard.
Yeah.
Very nice beard. Ah, dice.
I was trying to be sneaky about it.
It
About
didn't work.
Get it off, get it off. You can't show it yet.
It didn't work at all. Yeah,
didn't
that's what we
work.
have for Dragon Ball Z. We showed Pokemon for Flesh and Blood.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
we have any new comments?
Use that coupon code. It's so good. Or you should use it to buy. Yes, you should buy BattleTech.
Or by Battletech, and more details with that are in the YouTube video that will be on our page and on our YouTube channel.
But yeah, back to Flesh and Blood.
Yeah.
We have these clean little packs, 15 card booster packs. I believe we have the. Do we still have the starter decks?
No, we are out of the starter decks for now, but we do have the booster packs for Welcome to Wrath, and we do still have packs for Arcane. Oh, jeez. Arcane Mystic? Something like that?
I think Arcane Mystic is a different thing than actual.
Like, it's Arcane something.
Arcane. Google is your friend.
Brain fart. But yes, we do have the booster packs for these two expansions.
Arcane Rising.
That's what it is. But yes, we do have booster packs and booster boxes in stock for Welcome to Wrath and Arcane
Rising.
Rising. We do
I'm just happy you didn't say Zendikar Rising.
It's like, nope, that's Magic. But yes, we do still have these in stock, and so I'm pretty sure you'd be able to get a decent collection of everything you would need to start playing from a booster box, and booster boxes are selling for about $79.99. With that coupon code TowerTV, you get $5 off, and I believe if it's over 50 or something, we do free shipping.
I believe it's. I thought it was over 25.
I don't remember. I'm not the shipping person, but the website will help you guys out. And if you have any questions, message our Facebook.
Just spend a lot of money, and then you get free shipping. It's pretty much guaranteed.
Yikes. But yeah, that's one way to put it.
I'm trying to think of. I don't know. There's Marvel Crisis Protocol. I believe that is Marvel Champions. Marvel Champions. That is the card game for.
Yeah, Marvel Champions is the card game.
There are a few miniature games that actually combine the two. Games like Malifaux are a nice little blend of miniature gaming and tabletop gaming. So that's always cool.
Yeah.
Both of those we do carry. Do we have anything else card game wise to talk about?
Yeah, we also have Argent Saga.
Oh, we didn't talk about Argent Saga.
Yeah, we gotta talk about Argent.
Argent Saga.
Yep, so Argent Saga has kind of been on the down low for us here at Tower of Games in the meantime, because we haven't really had the events in store to really advertise it.
Yeah, there are a couple of guys here that are very into the game, and they definitely want to get a community going.
Yeah.
They actually introduced us to it. They're the reason we got the product in the first place.
Oh, yeah.
So, it's definitely something to look into.
Oh, yeah.
For, like, a new game, rising community. Beautiful art, actually. I do love the art.
Oh, yeah.
For the
Like,
game.
if you were a fan of, like, the old Duel Masters artwork that Wizards of the Coast released, I think in, like, 2004 or 5 or something, it's very much on that same wavelength as, like, Duel Masters and Chaotic. Like, it very much has that. It's not the biggest card game, but it is meant to be an upcoming force to be reckoned with as far as like actually having an established group along a huge swath of players.
Yeah.
And so all of the Argent Saga booster packs are going to be $3.99, and we also do have booster boxes of Argent Saga in stock, and the booster packs are going to be running for $3.99 a pack. And I would honestly
I
recommend
believe
it.
all of these that we displayed tonight are running for $3.99.
Not Magic, it's $4.50.
We didn't display Magic packs. Magic packs
did.
are $4.49.
I put them up right there.
Oh my goodness, we did display Magic packs. I'm just tripping.
But yes, we'll take a quick break, and then when we get back, we'll have clickety-clackety math rocks for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah. And we are back, and we actually did a little bit of digging, because we did forget a few card games while we were running through.
So first, we got Imploding Kittens.
I love this thing.
It is a 20-card expansion pack. I'm trying to make sure you guys get a nice, good look of it. It is a 20-card expansion pack that adds new illustrated cards. It gives you an extra card to expand the game from 5 players to 6 players. And it also has a human-sized cone of shame turn indicator. And that, I think, is the best thing I've ever seen added to any party game.
So it's like, I'm pretty sure if... Okay, I think the ruling on the cone of shame is that whoever is the first person to ask whose turn it is gets the cone of shame.
Yep.
And so they literally have this giant fan that you would like put, that you would see like whenever you go to the vet's office or something. And it's this huge cone of shame that says turn goes this way, and it's just like surrounding their face.
I love it. It is the best addition to a party game.
Yes.
But the best party game that I will take any chance to talk about is Werewolf, which we do have in store. I believe we have the normal Werewolf, we have Ultimate One Night Werewolf, and we have Ultimate Werewolf Deluxe Edition. This comes with the Hunting Party expansion, which adds, I think, 3 roles. Yes, it includes like a bunch of new roles, including the Mystic Seer, Alpha Wolf, and Mad Bomber. It's just fun. Each person gets their little role. You got a werewolf, you got the townies, you got the investigators. The goal of the werewolf is to eliminate your friends, your villagers, and the goal of the villagers is to find and eliminate the werewolf before they all get ruthlessly murdered in the night.
And so, like,
it's real fun.
Yeah, so, like, for a few comparisons, I've heard it's been compared to Mafia a few times, but for, like, the more up-to-date description, it's more of that Among Us kind of feel. Because you have imposters who are trying to eliminate the crew members, but for a werewolf, it is actually sit down, I'm looking at you, you're looking at me, I'm looking at Fred's looking at me, and it's like, who is the werewolf here?
The most accurate version I can think of is the Town of Salem video game. Because of the roles that actually allow you to perform, like watching each player to see who visits them, or investigating to see if they're suspicious or not. But it's fun because it's a game that is completely based off of manipulation and controlling your cadence, and it's real cool.
It's one of those games where friendships will be tested. Scoot aside, Monopoly, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, did you dig up anything new?
I did find some fun stuff, because for merch, there's always a little bit extra to be added to these card games, and one of the things I found was actually Wizards of the Coast Wallscrolls.
I actually wanted to pick up one of the Triumphs, yeah, for my room.
Yeah, and so pretty much what these are is that if you are a fan of a lot of the, like, more fandom side of things for a lot of merchandise, this is pretty much just the artwork that you see on Magic cards put onto a Wallscroll that'll, like, from the top of my head come to about down here. So it's a solid... Oh, wait, the dimensions are on it. I'm being dumb.
See...
41 by 95 centimeters is this one that I have.
Yeah,
you have a bigger one.
Roughly 36 by 96... Or, sorry, 36 by 48 inches. I will say that it's not... I wouldn't say necessarily fandom-based. I think anyone who really appreciates the art of Magic cards or good art in general could get the Triumphs. Like,
oh yeah, like they can get it. I'm just like, if you're in that side of it, you're more familiar with the aspect of what Wallscrolls are.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I misunderstood what you were
No, you're good, bro. I speak weird.
Is there a way that I can get it to be foil like my cards? I need that shine.
Just get a metallic sheen and just put it over them.
Yeah, dude. Saran wrap.
It's foil, okay?
Still counts.
But yeah, these are available.
Like my man Akon.
Yep,
said.
the new apartment that I moved into has these everywhere.
Yeah.
We are huge fans.
Tower 4.
We are Tower 4. It's great. Yeah. Not official, but it's cool.
I've been over there twice, and I'm gonna start exponentially increasing that number.
Yeah,
2,
man.
4, 8, 6.
And then for these games, there is also stuff that is like accessories for all of these cards. And so what we were handing around earlier is actually some Dragon Shield product.
Actually, hey friend, little birdie, can you go see if I should have an actual opened one of these on the shelf in the back.
That's all the way back there.
Well, I just want to show off the art.
That's fair. So yeah, we'll talk about those for a minute.
I'm sorry. I know I hate making you walk, man.
It's okay. Just buy him Chick-fil-A later. But yeah, for some of the merch that we do have for Dungeons and Dragons, everyone is familiar with what a 7/7 dice is.
We never even.
I know, but like we do have dice, and so like
we're not talking about the sleeves. We were just talking about the cards.
Why'd you hand me dice?
You just but I handed you dice and a sleeve. Some sleeves. I handed you sleeves. One topic at a time, man. Jeez.
No, we are doing all of the topics. BattleTech has already made its way into trading cards. No. But yes, what we do have are sleeves, and so sleeves are basically like little guards for your cards. Not rhyme though. And so Dragon Shield has become very much appreciative of a lot of the artwork for different sleeves, and so for what I have right here, this is a Valentine's Day dragon.
I'm gonna feel really bad if they're not back there. The mat.
I don't know, dude.
This is I believe Christmas dragon art that is on the sleeve or the mat that I can hopefully show you, but also I may have just sent him on a wild goose chase. It's been a minute. I'm not sure if you can find it.
But yeah, that is what we have in store. And then for Dragon Shield, for every product they release, there is always like a little bit of story on the back of the box with it. And so whenever you do come in store, usually the art sleeves.
Other one and I was
like, look at these sleeves, guys. Oh, there we go.
Sorry, I was really afraid that it wasn't back there. So sorry. It's for the people, man.
It is for the people. It's for the customers.
Now, these mats are a little different than the normal ones that you would buy from, like, from Wizards of the Coast, I
Yep,
believe.
Ultra Pro mats.
Yeah, the Ultra Pro ones. These are sewn along the edges, and this helps provide some weight to... I feel like I'm blocking my voice from the mic. To keep them laying down flat.
And it prevents fraying at the edges, too.
Yes, it is beautiful, and I love it. For anyone that didn't get a good look, there it is.
But yeah, there's that, and that exact art is on the Dragon Shield sleeves as well.
How much are we selling? $17.99.
$17.99 for the mat, $12.49 for the actual sleeves.
But the memories that you can get with it are priceless.
Honestly, just rolling up to like one of your friends' houses and you just have like a Commander game or Dragon Ball Z or whatever, and you're just like, hey, you want to see my Christmas dragon? Floop. And then it's like, hey, you want to see even more Christmas dragons?
I wish
Boom.
I wish they would drop one of these, but on like the giant 6x3 mats.
Or and did you mention the little coin counter that's on the box?
Oh,
it's
no,
a little life counter.
I accidentally gave it away because Steve is making a mold of it. But they do come with a shield-shaped coin counter. Nice, heavy metal. It's really nice. You insert them in these little slots up here that I can't really like demonstrate because I don't have a little counter. But something like this.
Something along the lines.
But moving on from the card thing and going.
Are we going to dice?
The D&D.
Yay!
The dice. We got new stuff. I believe all of this is from a Kickstarter, and we got some real fancy dice.
Uber.
What do you want to open with?
What's up? I haven't bought these yet.
These are.
Ooh, there it is. Urban Dungeon. That's what it is.
These are pastel rose. Sorry, don't shake them too much. These are the pastel rose ones. I don't know if it's easy to get a good look, but it's a nice little marble effect on top of an off-white cream. The best.
Are you ordering a coffee?
Well, it's like a nice off-white cream color. It gives me ancient Greece vibes with like the marble and the whatever.
That is true, yeah. And I literally just have Leviathan Sparkle dice. Like
Leviathan is a brand, I think.
Oh, really?
Because these ones are also labeled as
holographic glitter.
Leviathan pastel rose.
Oh, okay. Sorry, we got these in today. I didn't work today. But yeah, I have holographic glitter. And so if you ever go into like if you ever remember like the Snow White movie and you're literally like see the dwarves mining away and there's that giant glittery gem, it is that kind of sparkling white. Like it is shiny.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up all three that we're showing off right now, but these are also extremely shiny, but they're
the ones that you're picking up?
Yeah, these are purple and pink. I'm not sure how well this will show up on camera, but yeah, they're gorgeous, and they are $13, so roughly around the same price as a lot of the dice sets.
Yeah, like some of the nicer sets.
So they're about $3 cheaper than serious dice, but about $5 cheaper than the like lower quality, like
$5 more expensive
ones. No, the serious dice are 16.
Oh, right.
The fancy ones, and the normal, like the fancy or not fancy, the normal opaque ones are like $8.
That's fair. And where's that cutesy little dice bag over there?
So we
that
have
I may or may not be jealous of.
We have these nice suede dice bags, but they're adorable.
They're
and
so
I love
cute.
them so much. We have one with like a little fox. We have one that says, "When the DM smiles, it's already too late."
Yes.
We have one labeled as a bag of holding. We have a lot. We can order them. We have some. They're real nice. And they're relatively cheap. They're pretty affordable. Yeah. I don't have the price tag on me. I believe it fell off, but you can always come browse and check it out.
Absolutely. And so that's just for a few gift ideas that are here. That's a little bit of a description for all the trading card games that we do major here. And I believe that's about all we have for tonight.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I just wanted to... I just like the art. I don't know if anyone noticed. He's consuming a planet right now.
He is.
This cat... It's like a cat Death Star.
Cat don't care. Nom nom nom.
Honey Badger don't.
Oof.
That's a classic. Honey Badger don't care.
Honey Badger don't care.
But yeah, is it okay? Siri?
No, Siri, go away.
All right, Siri.
Go away.
Siri literally recorded everything we said for the past minute. That's crazy.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, that is all we got for today, and for a final recollection, Pokemon, Magic, Dragon Ball Z, Argent Saga, Flesh and Blood, Exploding Kittens, Werewolf, Imploding Kittens, Superfight,
man.
All of it is available online at towerofgames.com,
and you can use Tower TV
as the coupon code
to get $5 off. We do carry all of this stuff in store if you, I don't know, are afraid your package might get lost. I don't know. We actually do offer in-store pickup, so you could literally order it online just for the $5 off.
And technically curbside.
Come pick it up. True, we do curbside.
Technically curbside as well. Like, that first started when, like, some of the worst of a corona started hitting, and then when I got told that for the first time, it's like, by the way, you're doing curbside, and I'm like, what? What's happening?
Don't forget to head over and check out our YouTube channel.
Yes, like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon, because this is being recorded on a Monday on our Facebook page. This will be uploaded to our YouTube on Tuesday. Yeah, because I still need to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That it?
Just about. Although for that coupon code, I do want to mention that code helps us out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, because that code not only helps you guys get the savings that you're looking for, that also lets us know that you guys are liking what we are seeing. So please share the code, share the video, share the channel, and we would love to hear from you guys. Our comments have been real good throughout the night. We are very happy to see you guys. Scott, you know we love you, bro.
I love you so much, Scott.
We know we love you, bro. And Alex showing up earlier. Man, I miss you guys. But, yeah, I miss a lot of you guys.
Yeah, Alex and I need to sit down at some point because we both play Tau. So
Go over your
I need
Tau
to get
list.
some more Tau. Yeah, I need more Tau advice. Because I have Fred, now I need Alex. Get those outside experiences.
Yes. I'm just chaos. I just like to wreck things. But 40K is for a later date.
Yeah.
And please use that code, blow it up, send it to friends.
But most importantly, have a good night.
Yes. Have a good night. Get some sleep. Be better than I am.
Please. All right, yeah. All right.
We will see you
Bye.
guys next time. Da-do-do.